importance of emerging, you know, producers, songwriters, artists actually going out, because even with our organization, Dynamic Producer, we're constantly, you know, everybody and their mama, they think that they're going to get on strictly from being online.
Oh no, it happens, you know. Like I discovered, well, I didn't discover my business partner at the time, down but we discovered the songwriter by the name of Aon Clark on MySpace. You know, he discovered him, brought him to me, he was like, yo, this kid is dope, play with the music. I was like, yo, let's sign him. We did a deal with Junction Warner Chappell and signed him to a publishing deal. That was probably the easiest signing I ever had in my life, where it was like a, you know, I never met him, I just heard him. My man found him on MySpace, brought him to me, I heard him. I was like, man, I want to sign this kid. And he signed, right? That does happen, but interaction is more important. People got to see you on the scene, you know. And also, I feel like, you know, you should pick up another skill, you know, that gets people on, that gets you seen. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know what that skill could be, whether it's DJing, whether it's engineering, whether it's mixing, whether, you know what I mean? You know, utilize every aspect of what you do to get on. You know what I mean? Or to get in people's faces. You know what I mean? Because one thing can lead to a whole nother thing that you wouldn't even imagine. You know what I mean? Everything kind of has a domino effect. You know what I mean? So, it's important for producers to get out and sing, man. Beat battles. It's important to get, you know, it's just important to be seen. You know what I mean? It's important to be seen. And like I said, man, I think producers need to associate themselves with artists. Get you a hot artist. Get you an artist that people want to be in business with. And if you're doing all the music, then they're going to naturally want to be in business with you. You know what I'm saying? I believe that wholeheartedly. I think that everybody else has their whole theory about how the producers get on, how do I get my beats heard, this and the third. I'm telling you, you know, the best way I think to get heard is to get you a hot artist. If you got equipment and you can make records, you know what I mean? If you're not an artist yourself, you know what I'm saying? Get you a hot artist. Make you some hot records on this artist. You know what I mean? Associate yourself with that. You know what I mean? Jermaine Dupri did it with Chris Cross. He made a smash on them. All it took was that one smash to open up every other door. Rich Harrison made a smash on Amory, a smash Almar. Nobody knew who Rich Harrison was before that. You know what I mean? But he got an artist, produced her, gave her a smash album. Next thing you know, everybody wants to work with Rich Harrison. You know what I mean? I think the first thing you should do is get a business manager. You know, 10 grand, 15 grand, get you a business manager. Because they're going to take 5% of your money. Yes, they are, but get one. Because they know what to do with your money. And then go buy every book you could buy. The Millionaire Next Door, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And buy every book you could buy. And read them shits. You know, people buy the books and don't read them. You know what I mean? Read them shits. Study. Because we didn't learn it, you know? In our household, we didn't learn how to balance checkbooks. We didn't know, you know what I mean? You basically live in, you know, we're first generation, you know, millionaires. Really, we'll talk like, you know, we're like first generation millionaires and multi-millionaires. So if you ain't, you know, if you never been taught that, you know, we're descendants of slaves. So, you know, slavery to multi-millionaires is a big jump. You know what I mean? For when, you know, other cultures, especially the white culture, you know, they used to sell us. So they were multi-millionaires for a long time. So for them, passing down information.
Right.
So what they supposed to do is what they've been doing. We are now the first of that. So we have to learn so we can pass down our kids. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. Trust me. It's going to be hard to look at your account and see you have 10 grand and be like, I don't want to spend 2,000 on this, whatever. You know what I mean? You know, the first thing I did was I invested back in my craft. I didn't have any equipment. Right? I was using the equipment at the studio. I didn't have any equipment. So my first check, I went out and bought some equipment. You know, it was an investment. You know, so it's still the same kind of concept. Like, you know, I need equipment to make more money. So let me go buy some equipment, I'll keep, 1,000, 2,000 to myself so I can be able to eat and do what I do. But I'm going to buy me some equipment and then build from there.